And I thought, oh, it's Jesus. It's Jesus. I started getting really excited. And I was totally giddy and excited because I knew who this was. Anyway, I come out of this tunnel, and I could have crashed into it as fast as I was going, but I just kind of came in and stopped. I was just a few feet away from him, and he was in there, and the Shekinah glory, or the eternal glory, the glory of God was in there. And it was like lightning fire. I mean, just roaring. This white light is absolutely pure. It was like lightning. It was literally like lightning. Feel it, even though I had a hard time seeing him, I could see a silhouette. You could feel him smiling at you. But you could feel his great power. Oh my gosh, guys, you knew you're in the presence of God the Son. Absolutely, surely. You know what? Honestly, I didn't really believe that much in Jesus before this experience. He was just someone that you heard about in school or church. And he was a nice guy, and people were mean to him. He's misunderstood. I didn't really give it a whole lot of thought growing up, honestly. Okay. But this changed because you knew who it was, and he had all the authority and all the knowledge and all the power and everything. And he just loved you. And you felt this love like you would never can comprehend. But anyway, in this fire, I was trying to look at him, and eventually he would turn it down, but first he grabbed me, okay, and he took me to himself, and he embraced me, he hugged me, and it was awesome because you feel his power. But this love, I cannot describe this love to you guys. We don't really have the language here. It's like describing a food, a color, a taste you haven't experienced. We simply don't have the ability to express this. And it was amazing. He was healing me. He understood me. It felt like he basically took a remote and paused the universe just for me and him. And the funny thing was, he took joy to be in my presence. That's what was crazy. You think he'd be having me having joy with him. It was true, but he was delighted that I was there with him. That was insane. That was totally unexpected. As I was holding him, I realized I was a spirit, but I was holding a resurrected being. He wasn't ghost Jesus or spirit. He was a resurrected being. I stand back from and I'm looking at him, and he eventually turns down the fire. And then I see what I found later in the scriptures in the Bible. It talks about him having a head like a sun. I did see that, and he toned it down, and he finally turned it down, and then he had